Welcome to another edition of Pittsburgh Sportsline at Hollywood Lanes, 2691 West Liberty Avenue. It's in the middle of downtown Dormont. Look for the flashing sign. It'll be Hollywood Lanes Bowling. Thanks everybody for coming. Some of you come from a long way off. We'll interview you and I'll ask where you came from, so thanks for coming out. I'm Al Levine, the Talking Machine. I got my co-host Smokin' Jim Frazier, and we're broadcasting this on Wednesday. This will be rebroadcast on Verizon 32 everywhere in the Pittsburgh area, from Nemacolin to Cranberry and Wexford, and all the communities in between that have Verizon. If you have Comcast, you can come to my house Wednesday night if I'm home. Give me a call, but it's only on Comcast 7 in Bethel Park. Thanks to all our residents of Bethel Park for being big fans of our show. We appreciate that. I want to thank everybody that's liked our Pittsburgh Sportsline Facebook page. We've only had it for 3 years. We're at 5,168 likes. I want to thank everybody for liking us. Now that I have a smartphone, I know some of you out there can actually like me now, and then I'll see the numbers go up. Or you can friend us, because when the show is done, if you're a guest, I'll mark down the time your family, friends, or yourself, you're on the show, and they can just watch you guys. Or they can wait when we do What's on Your Mind with Smokin' Jim. We will not need the microphones or any PA system, I guarantee that. I'm going to probably need hearing aids because I'll be deaf-er. So we're going to have some fun. We got a lot of great guests. In the beginning of our show, I'm going to be a little bit at risk. I have a gentleman named Master Robert Zhang. I brought 3 of his pupils here. They're Skip Atkins, Skip, thanks for the Campides Steak Hoagies, one of our favorite pizza places in Dormont. They've been in business over 50 years and they haven't changed. If you're heading home back towards downtown Pittsburgh, make a left on Potomac, go up to the street, keep looking on the left and tell them Al Levine, the Talking Machine, sent you there. And they'll charge you the same price. So I appreciate that. And we have our first opening segment, and we call that What's on Your Mind. It's sponsored by Skeet Service Station. I think I have his business card. I happen to be there today, and I have a great promo. You guys can't do it, but here's the phone number. Give him a call. Let's see what he got here. His phone number is 724-348-4715. Ask for Skeets. He sponsors What's on Your Mind. Well, today I was at the station there because every Monday, one of his guys named Al, not me, goes to Bethel Bakery. So I go out to Finleyville and get to eat a free donut. Well, while I was there, 2 big dudes came in, and one guy said, I tried to fix my car, and I couldn't do it. And I heard, Skeets, you're the man. And Skeets goes, what do you need? He explained it. I don't know cars except when the key's in, they run. When it doesn't, I call Skeets. He said, I'll take care of that. He was 7 miles from my house, so he's not that far out in Finleyville. Give Skeets a call, and he's our proud sponsor of What's on Your Mind, and we're going to start that right now. Smokin' Jim Frazier, What's on Your Mind?
Thanks, Al Levine, the Talking Machine, and if you want the green,
here you go, buddy.
You got to see Levine.
You broke another.
Hey, listen, I love my country. I love my country, but we never going to get out of debt if we keep paying bums like Sam Bradford $100 million. Sam Bradford couldn't lead silent prayer. The NFL is all about cries, lies, and alibis. The great Chuck Noll used to say, pressure is what you feel when you don't know what you're doing. Vince Lombardi used to say that, hold on, Al Levine, the Talking Machine, we talk about Vince Lombardi. Vince Lombardi used to say the difference between a successful person and others is not strength, it's not knowledge, but rather a lack of will. And Smokin' Jim says, kick all the quarterbacks out that has lack of skill. Ryan Leaf had lack of skill. Tim Couch had lack of skill. RG3 got lack of skill. Jamarcus Russell, Young. We got Johnny Manziel. Listen, I think that Donald Trump ought to build a wall and get rid of all and keep all the quarterbacks with lack of skill out of the NFL.
Smokin' Jim, that was one of your best, but you're mixing political and sports metaphors, you're going to have to look that up in that Funk and Wagnall's dictionary I have, because you're talking about politicians like they pay for the players. All they created is a monopoly that is a non-profit called the No Fun League, NFL. So if you want them to eliminate that, they could build a wall around that and let them pay taxes. All right?
Bring back the XFL.
XFL. We're going to bring football players up a little later, and you'll find out who and where they're from. What's on my mind is I like to reminisce sometimes. Now, Smoking Jim, I know you're a young guy. We really don't know your age, but I know you remember of a guy back in the 70s who was a great baseball player. And you actually heard of the term. I know your daddy told you this. Let's have some chicken on the hill with Will. Well, today, Pops would have been 76 years old. And that's the We Are family. For all of you that heard, a lot of you are too young, like Mario there and a few others. Don't know about baseball back then except what they read. But he was a great ball player, and boy, could he hit the ball. Another guy I'm reminiscing about, I posted all this up on Facebook, so if you did watch the Facebook page, I can't apologize for this. The other guy I was thinking about was Lynn Swann, one of the greatest receivers in Steeler history. And one of the things that I remember about him, he's the first and only player at that time to say he took ballet and it helped him to become a better football player. Now, tough guys like this would have said I would have just beat the snot out of them, but he would have elevated over their heads and caught the football, so they'd have been swinging it air. And he's still alive. It was his birthday today, so happy birthday, Lynn Swann, a guy with 4 Super Bowls, all during the 70s. Now, another guy is a friend of mine, Franco Harris. Today is his birthday. What more can you say about him? He come up, I don't know, probably about 2 first downs away from beating Jim Brown's rushing record. Can you imagine if they would have talked him into staying in Pittsburgh instead of going to Seattle? Anybody that doesn't know, he spent his last 8 games in the NFL with Seattle. He only come up about 20 yards short of beating Jim Brown's record, which was amazing. Of course, Jim Brown didn't like how Franco stayed alive by running out of bounds, but he had a nice long career, and he's done very well for himself. I give him credit there. That's what's on my mind, reminiscing about the 70s, hoping that the 2016s bring championship teams to Pittsburgh. And I'm rooting for the Penguins right now. Pirates are in spring training, and Steelers got to make a lot of room under that cap. So we'll go Steelers, and that's on my mind. So we're going to start the show right about now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us your name and where you teach at?
Okay, my name is Master Robert Zhang. I have a school called Zhang Taekwondo in Warrendale, PA.
Tell them where that is.
That's between Cranberry and Wexford.
Thank you for making the long trip down here. I appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
And you know what? No wood chips in my hair, so when I get it cut tomorrow to Zazu, Marianne won't be picking out wood chips. So I appreciate that.
Thanks for not flinching, right?
Did I?
No, you did not. You were awesome.
Did I stop eating?
I don't think so. That must have been a good hoagie.
That hoagie's delicious. I got 1 bite left. That's enough of that. How long have you been doing this, my friend?
So I've been training, actually I've been doing it since 1980, so over 35 years.
I count 36 right now.
36 years.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with numbers,
Thank
they
you.
say.
I usually round it off to 36.
Do you? Wait till you get to be this old. You don't round them up anymore, that's for sure. And how many students do you teach?
We teach over 200 students from 3 years old to over their 70s.
Really? And do you teach them that kick move?
I have a lot of guys that can do that. They actually the guy that was holding, he does it very well. So I had a backup just in case.
Did you? I didn't have any backup.
You have
He's no backup. He's strong, but he's not going up there to have a board. Now, who taught you what you know today? Many teachers?
I had
one teacher?
many teachers.
Can you name the top 2?
Yeah, I mean, I would say I started in a town called Butler with a Grandmaster, Bruce Cummings. He was one of the pioneers in that area.
Look at the camera once,
sorry.
because you can still talk, because he likes catching me talking.
And
Thank you.
He's actually on the West Coast right now, but he was one of the pioneers of kickboxing in that area. So
Really?
he used to have me kickbox in that area.
How old were you?
I probably kickboxed. I mean, I started when I was 4, but we started kickboxing probably 13 years old. 13,
Really?
14 years old.
And then you started competing?
We did all.
How soon?
We did. I was competing. I think my first tournament was at a YMCA in Butler, and then we would go to karate tournaments because of the Karate Kid. That was very popular.
Sure.
And then we did Olympic style taekwondo. That's an official Olympic sport, and we have a few students that actually compete in that. But then we got into kickboxing. That was really big at that time.
Right.
So.
No, that's great. Hey, would you want to bring up your students who come here with you?
Yeah, actually, we just have one. This is Zach.
Just one?
Zach Wong. He just won.
Well, then bring Zach up.
Zach.
Get up here.
Actually, Zach is.
And we'll have him right behind you.
Yeah, come on up, Zach. So Zach just won in New York City last weekend. He got first in fighting, first in forms.
Hold it. I got to
first in
verify
weapons.
this with another source.
Yes.
Could you hand the mic to him?
Sure.
You can move up a little. I'm really not that tough, even though he hit me in the head. What's your name?
My name is Zach
Do you have a last name?
Huang.
Kwong. And what did you win? Now, is that true, what your Master Zhang was talking about?
Yes, it is true.
And you won, what, 2 titles?
3.
3 titles. Can you tell me what they are?
So it's first in forms.
What is that?
It's a choreograph movements,
Almost
offensive,
like
defense
dancing.
movies, almost like dancing.
Okay.
And it's set up almost like gymnastics.
How
where
do
they
you
have
train
scoring.
them to be so smart to pass the mic at the right
He is.
time?
He is. Well, you know what? He actually helps me a lot at the school. He's one of.
He's
a
your
very good
right-hand man.
instructor. Yeah. But
Okay,
he's
now
a
answer
lot.
the questions. Quit getting away easy. Now the second one.
First in weapons.
Explain weapons.
So weapons is sort of like dance, but you have a weapon in your hand.
Okay.
So he does the bow staff.
And Zach, I'm only being a little bit silly. I know you could have answered that one. Because you probably play games or use these weapons all the time, so, right? And the last title?
The last one is sparring, which is like fighting. First in.
How did you know that? How did you know that? You had to have help on the other 2. I'm starting to wonder about you as the right-hand man. How long have you been doing this?
6 years.
And how old were you when you started?
I was 8.
So now you're 14?
Well, 15.
Okay. I like your school. They take a year off of everything. Can I come up and visit you? I'll get younger every year.
He was probably one of my. I started my own school in 2009.
Is he one of the
Taekwondo.
originals?
He's
Oh,
one of
don't
the
leave.
originals. Yeah. He actually, we trained with a UFC fighter, and he
Who?
got a nickname.
What?
Zach Lee, like Bruce
Zach Lee.
Lee. I was like,
I get it.
now it's on TV.
You know, and this
It's
is
official.
permanent. You know, all these shows are saved on YouTube. So now it's forever. All
And it's
those times-
Danilo Velfort, who's one of the founding members of the Black Zillions.
Yes,
he
I've
actually he came to our school through
Just to
Swagger
name him.
Athletics, and he named him. He goes, I like this guy. And I go,
Exactly.
Zach, I didn't even get a nickname. So I was
You're
kind of
kidding.
jealous. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that happens. You got to work harder, Master.
Yes.
I mean, you already got Master. You got Rob.
Right.
Teacher.
I got too many
Doji. You know, whatever. So Sensei.
Sensei. It's Japanese, but yeah, I'll take it.
Well, I'm switching languages. I'm just going with it because I read about that a lot.
Right.
And we deal with a lot of MMA fighters and different gyms and places in our area here too. So
Awesome.
definitely, I appreciate it. Well, thank you and good luck to you. Do you have any closing remarks? Because this is forever.
This is forever, Zach.
And you're on BPTV, Pittsburgh Sportsline. Anything to say?
Not really anything much. Just thanks for having me come up here.
You're a true gentleman, and when you win 3 more trophies in the same day, you can come back on.
He's actually competing this weekend. We all are. So.
Well,
In
it's an
Canton,
open-
Ohio. We're going to the Canton, Ohio.
Okay.
That's known for the Hall
You're
of
going
Fame.
west.
We're going west.
Okay.
We're
well,
coming.
You have an open invite to come back.
Sir.
We'll try to schedule that. Master Zhang,
So,
thank
honor.
you.
Nice meeting you.
It was my honor.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you, sir.
And remember how I said I trust
What
you.
high school you go to?
I had a conversation with Master Zhang. Now he wants to break a board over my head. So I told him I trust him. If he tells me one more time that I can trust him, the show's off. We're ready. Master Zhang, get up here. I got my hoagie. He said I could eat and not worry about getting crumbs in there. So I'm going to eat.
Sounds good. All right, I won't.
Don't shake or anything. We got wire.
Let's move back a little bit. Zach, get on top. I don't eat yet. Just give me a second. Move back.
I'm hungry.
Move back. Move back. And knees.
How tall are you?
I'm super short.
No, just tell me how tall, because you're going to kick.
5'9".
All right, he's 5'9" unofficially. He's like my dad.
All right.
Can I eat this? I'm hungry.
Yeah, keep this mic in. All right, ready?
I'm tucked in.
Here we go.
This is delicious. Can't beat these.
There you
Go.
go.
I'm a little nervous. I'm nervous.
Woo!
Did you do it? Woo! Did you do it? I'm going to have to watch that. Thank you. This next guest that was suggested to me by a guest of ours, Marlene Frisch. She has been on our show. She told me about this lady named Maggie who has Yoga on Mars, and they're helping veterans for free to learn yoga. So I'm going to bring her up now. Come on up, Maggie.
How are you?
I'm good, Maggie. Welcome to the show. Would you want to hold the mic? Would you feel more comfortable or not? Or do you just want to move closer? You don't mind?
I can move closer.
Well, how about just move closer and just talk? Introduce yourself. Say your last name, because I might have had trouble with it.
My name's Maggie. The last name's Abby.
I thought it was Abby, but I didn't want to mess it up with that EI.
It's Swiss.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's okay.
my little claim to fame.
Well, we all come from somewhere.
We do.
Definitely. Now, how long have you been involved in yoga?
I've been teaching yoga for about 10 years.
10 years?
I was trained by the Himalayan Institute over here in Mount Lebanon.
Oh, okay. Now, if you would look at the camera, we usually take a photo.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
And so you were trained in Mount Lebanon. And now you live, where do you live now?
I live in Valencia, just a little bit south of Mars.
So that's a journey here.
Yeah,
You come all
it took
the way
me an
from
hour
Mars.
to get over here.
And did you live close to the Himalayan Institute? Or
No,
did you
not at all.
travel? So you're willing to travel.
Yeah,
So you learned this, and you wanted to learn about yoga.
yeah.
And how long have you been doing it?
I've been teaching yoga for about 10 years.
10 years.
I had a wellness center myself in Allison Park.
Okay.
My background was physical therapy, and when I got out of physical therapy in the medical field, I moved into the wellness center and started healing.
Okay.
And then I was introduced to yoga. It was always an interest, but once I was introduced to it, I had some good teachers
Yeah.
that were accessible. They were easy to ask questions.
So you learned more.
I learned a lot more.
Now, we may need to have you hold that. I don't know if they can hear you. Can you hold that mic? Just hold that.
Is that
Can
better?
can they hear you out there or not?
Can you hear me okay?
I don't know. Can anybody hear
It doesn't
that?
seem like it's...
Well,
no,
on
it's...
TV it'll be fine. Let me
Okay.
just take a little look at that. Whoa. It should be on. I think they're picking you up fine. It's just not going out on the PA for some reason.
Okay.
All right, so what I'm interested in is you have yoga for veterans.
Yes.
Now, how does that work?
Um,
And I'll
I teach yoga for every audience.
From what age up?
Pretty much, I don't have a studio set up for children's yoga just yet,
Okay.
but I've taught children, mostly teenagers, all the way through to my oldest student was 94.
94.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So there's an audience that's pretty wide, and the community of Mars.
Let's put this up while you're talking about
Okay.
that for a second.
That's
I don't
my
know if
grand
you can get a
opening.
close up. This is for the March 20th. This is the grand opening.
The studio opened in February. I found a space that was handicap accessible.
Okay.
I was trained in military communities for yoga to teach.
How did you get trained in that?
I joined a group called Warriors at Ease.
Okay.
They started their program at Walter Reed Medical Center.
That's pretty interesting.
So the teachers there were teaching yoga for combat stress. and post-traumatic stress disorder, and also helping with traumatic brain injury and adaptive yoga for amputees and people who had been physically damaged by the war.
Boy, that's amazing.
The reason I got interested in it was my kids were 82nd Airborne paratroopers.
Thanks for their service.
Thank you. My son was killed 4 years ago yesterday. So
That's such a sad day. I appreciate you coming out, even with a heavy heart.
well, the yoga has helped me heal,
Okay.
and I see that it helps others heal. Specifically to bring warriors back to a place where they can become citizens again and feel like they belong. The difficulty is pretty much the stress that comes from combat takes them out of the moment.
Sure.
And yoga teaches us to be in the moment.
And how will this help them? How does it help them?
It changes things in the brain. There's an awful lot of studies right now that have gone on different places. I was just reading a study this afternoon from Harvard that yoga itself has grown by 50% in the last 4 years
That's amazing.
in the United States. And
You're riding the wave of helping people.
I am.
It's helping yourself. It's helping others. And I can do one yoga move here. How's this?
You need to get your elbows up in front of your chin.
I can't do it that way. I'm too bulky, but I think it's pretty good here. Ask my friend if he can do it.
Give it a try.
See,
Namaste.
He's praying to God that I don't embarrass him. What could you do one move for us? One yoga move?
This is
you could
pretty-
do right in front?
Actually, just sitting and sitting upright and allowing some space between your collarbones to let your heart come forward a little bit.
How's that?
It's a nice tall posture.
Like that?
And it keeps your spine long and lets the energy move from the earth through you.
Flat feet?
Flat feet.
I like it. How about teach him to breathe so his stomach comes out? He doesn't know how to breathe.
It's about allowing the diaphragm to work.
I know. I've had
You're
other
trying to help
people-
him?
Yeah. I don't just pick on him.
Okay.
He's Smoking Jim. He's one of the nicest guys in the area.
Well, we could have him come to Marine Corps camp.
He's not traveling.
Work with the Marines that I work with. When they
Where's
start
it- where's it
breathing well,
located at?
Boswell, Pennsylvania.
Where's that at?
It's down near Ligonier.
He's not traveling there.
Semper Fi Odyssey. We work with them
Really?
a few times a year, and I've been privileged to be invited as the yoga and meditation teacher, as an assist initially from one of my teachers with the Warriors at Ease program.
What was
And
that
I-
teacher's name?
Her name was Annie Okerlund.
Okay. I like to drop names because there's a lot of good
She
people
has a
out
studio in Tampa, Florida called Yogani Studios.
there. Can we get a free pass to go?
I have no idea.
That's not right. Hey, we're going to have to close this interview up pretty soon. Any closing words on how to get a hold of you, what number to call, or what they should do?
The phone number itself is 724-831-2100, but I'm on Facebook, Yoga on Mars. My website's not set up yet, so
That's okay.
Facebook
I
has
already
been my
like
website.
Yoga on Mars.
Thank you.
And did you like Pittsburgh Sportsline?
I did like Pittsburgh
I know.
Sportsline.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
And now you're on Pittsburgh Sportsline. This show will be rebroadcast Wednesday night.
Thank you very much.
All in the area. Thank
And our
you.
open house is the 20th of March. We have some amazing teachers that'll be there to
I'll be
welcome
putting
everybody.
This on our show tomorrow night. We have a live show, and the next show is next Monday. I'll post it up about this too.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Expect to see you.
Well, I can't make it.
That's what they all say.
I have a prior commitment. I'm actually pretty busy. You could just follow my exploits if you want.
Okay.
All right? And my green tea weather report.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure.
Very
and good
much.
luck to you in all
Thank
you do.
you.
And thanks for helping our servicemen and women.
We are honored to have this next guy. One of the best high school football players, went to a high school near Monroeville, was recruited in football all over the country, recruited by Florida State. He was a fighter, fought in a tough man contest, ranked number 2 in the world. Now he's one of the premier boxing trainers on the planet. Big hand for Rick Carter.
Welcome back, Coach Carter.
It's good to be back.
What's going on? Tell me the name of your gym, because Smoking Jim confuses me all the
Oh,
time.
it's Boys AC. It's a power boxing gym.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. Voice AC, so I can get that right. How long have you been coaching boxing?
Since 2005.
Really? You know, that's like 12 years.
Yeah.
11 years plus counting this one.
Yes. Yes.
How'd you handle all those kids?
A lot of work.
I believe it.
A lot
That's
of
hard work too.
Yeah, it is.
No, we talked about it. How many do you have in your gym right now?
Probably about 30.
About 30.
About 30. I have probably about, I'm training probably about 12 to 15.
Okay. And you have other coaches, right?
Yes.
How many coaches?
I have, in my group, I have 3.
Did you bring them all here tonight?
I have one with me.
Well, we'll have him come up too.
Yeah.
Okay, like we talked earlier. And then, how many boxers do you have tonight?
I have,
Well, they can all come up.
yeah, I'll just have them all.
Whoever came out,
Yeah.
come on up. I want to have them up here now because, you know, we got a team, your team here. We got a football team. So we got to bring some people up. We'll get your guys up. Come on up right now, Boise AC. And we'll start from behind Coach and then behind me and Smoking Jim. So the camera will catch all of you. And the one coach, like I said, he can stand all the way in the back with one of the mannequins. No, you know what? Spread out. No, behind us. Not all the way, but stay behind us. Not back further. Stay close to us. Yeah, don't hug the mannequin, except for you. And you either. Move over. Move in. Move in. You got to be behind Smoking Jim. I got to direct a little bit here. Closer. Yeah, you can be closer. Pretend like you guys are friends, too. Unless you're boxing each other. We'll get that photo now. All right. I'm going to free this mic up. Look at this nice BPT mic. BPTV. Introduce yourself.
My name is Usain Shashani. I'm an assistant coach at Boise.
Okay. I wasn't really trying to pick on you, but you told me you're 300 plus pounds, so.
Yeah, I didn't fight at 300 plus. I was a little lighter.
Tell me what
I
you
was still
fought
up
at.
there. I fought around 265.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How long did you fight?
I fought 3 years. Took the Western PA gloves in 04 and 05. Actually, 05, 06.
Okay.
And I was actually the first guy Rick trained.
Wow. I'm honored to have you on here. Tell them your name again. Sir.
Usain Shashani.
All right, thank you very much. Pass that mic to the next young man. I know he wasn't one of the originals. His hair's too cool. Tell us your name.
I'm Ryan Woods.
Ryan, how long have you been boxing?
For about a year now.
Get out. You're one of the newest.
Yeah,
Do you like it?
yeah, I love it.
When are you going to fight? Golden Gloves? Not ready yet?
Yeah, not ready yet. Maybe the next
He's a
couple
good
months.
coach.
Yep.
You want
One
to
of the
fight,
best.
he won't let you in.
Yeah.
Do that road work.
Definitely.
Pass that mic. Now tell me your name. I know you got older and bigger. What's going on?
My name is John Demas, and I'm currently one of Rick's older fighters. I've been fighting for 3 years at the super heavyweight division.
How do you know my questions? What did you weigh last year?
220.
220.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You carry that weight well. I knew. That's what I said. He goes, I was on your show last year. I said, really? You weren't wearing that hat like that. So you're going to fight in Gold Gloves?
Yes, sir. My fight will be April 30th.
April 30th.
Mhm.
I might be putting them in one before then.
Sure. It's Golden Gloves time.
Yeah.
And your time's now.
Yeah.
Pass the mic to the next guy. Tell me your name, because I heard you have the same name as another guy here. Where's he at? He's afraid to come up. No, that's okay with your dad. And your name? Keith?
Keith Mosley,
What weight are you?
105.
105. Are you ready to fight?
Yes,
You're going to fight in Gold Gloves.
yes.
When?
April.
You need an opponent for him. You're hearing it on BPTV. 105. This young man wants to fight. I know there's some 105s out there. How'd I do?
Good.
All right. Give the mic to him now. Your name?
Luke Kale,
Luke. What do you weigh?
165.
You ready to fight Golden Gloves?
Yeah, absolutely. Had my first fight about 2 weeks ago.
Did you? How'd you do?
Yep, I won by unanimous decision.
Great,
We're fighting
so
again
you're-
on Saturday. So
Well, good luck to you. How
Thank
long
you.
have you been fighting?
I've been boxing since last July. That's when I came into the gym.
Last July.
Last July, yeah. I wrestled.
You know that's
right
under
through
a
high
year.
Is it really now? They didn't teach me that in school.
Well, the reason I say it is not that you've been concussed that I know of since I just met you. I'm worried about you later in life, but I like sarcasm, so you did very well. That shows some intelligence there. And to be fighting and boxing in less than a year, that's pretty amazing. He must have some talent. I can see you're amazed by that.
Thank you.
No, and I wish you well.
Thank you very much.
Good luck on that next fight, and give that mic back to your coach. You got a great bunch of guys here.
Oh, yes, I do.
I'm worried about him now. I didn't know he was a champ at 265.
Yeah.
That's still 55 more than me. And now he doubled that. I don't take it all back, but you got to go hug that man. I think she likes you. You look good in black. That thins you out very nicely tonight. You got a nice team. How many other guys are going to be fighting for Golden Gloves? Do you know?
One guy that's not here, he's fighting Saturday, Sean Young.
Sean Young.
Yes.
Okay.
We're fighting up Johnstown.
We'd like to make that trip. It's not on our itinerary. Okay? We're going to pass on that one. If you were going to Erie, we still wouldn't make it. Just so you know. Try to get to like the Royal Place.
Yes. We're going to be on that part.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, we're looking at being there for that.
Oh, okay. That would be good. Yeah, definitely.
So we'll try to film boxing on BPTV for you.
That'll be great.
Anything else you're doing? What else do you coach? Anything? Or
I was coaching football, but now
that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, now I'm pretty much
full time
concentrating on boxing. Yeah, because the gloves are here.
Yeah. Well, this is that time of year.
Yes.
Will you go back towards football or?
Maybe. I'm not sure yet.
Right now, boxing's king.
Yeah. Right now, boxing. Yeah.
You ready to box?
Oh yeah. I get in there and still spar.
Because you told me that last time.
Yeah.
You're not like Smoking Jim. He's a power lifter. You know he's a power lifter. I won't say what. He told me all about his career there.
Yeah.
You're one of the guys that can verify it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you know why he won't say Penn Hills?
No.
Well, it's because of Gateway.
Oh, the rivalry.
And like I told him when we first met over 4 years ago, you got to watch what you say about Gateway because they won't always be that good. So I'm like a prophet. Look what happened.
Yeah, they didn't have a good season last year.
He didn't give up his season tickets yet, though. He's still loyal.
I've seen him out there a couple times.
I know. And he believes in recruiting no matter where you live. So if any of you want to play football, you're too old, you're young, you're way too young. He wants to recruit you. He wants to see how tall your dad is if you could play football. His dad's not much taller. He's catching up to him. So, yeah, but watch. He usually tries to recruit him, so I'm the debunker of that.
Yeah.
Stay in your hometown. Don't be homeschooled. He
That's
believes
right.
in that. You know,
That's
go
right.
to school, get a degree, anything you can, and don't go to Gateway. Coach, how do they get a hold of you? What's the best way?
You can get me on Facebook with Carter.
Hit you up on Facebook?
Yes.
All right. And I know I call you Coach Carter because I like that movie too.
Yeah.
And you look tougher than Coach Carter, just so you know.
I hope so.
Well, I respect you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for being on our show. And all of you, I know I kid around a little bit, but I hope I wasn't too offensive to you.
No, not at all.
And you got an open invite. When you win, you can come back again. That's right. All right? That's the only thing.
Yes.
I like winners. Now, I deal with losing because it builds character. I got enough. So I need you guys to come out and win. All right? Please do that. Thank you. All right, a special guest just walked in the house. He's gaining more publicity, notoriety, whatever you want to call it. You see him around everywhere. I see him publicizing everything. I don't know if it's his uncle, his cousin, his brother's cousin, sister's cousin, son.
I have a lot of them.
I know you do. There's Fabuses everywhere. And Frank Fabus, I got to give a shout out to him. He took photos all night.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Frank. Introduce yourself, because you can introduce yourself better than I can.
My name's Justin Fabus.
Oh, good. It's still the same.
Yeah.
Now, I heard a lot of good things. I've read some good things about you. I only met you a month or so ago.
Right.
First time I met you. Since that time, you weren't allowed to tell me about your CD.
Right.
And signing with a record company.
It's true, yeah.
I don't hold that against you. So this will be a BPTV first. Tell us about you signing with a label.
Yeah, I signed with the Universal Music Group.
That's pretty big.
It is. It is. We're very excited.
I think it took a lot of hard work.
Yeah, it's been about 10 years in the making.
That's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're only 25?
No, 29. 20. I wish I was 25.
Well, that Master Zhang, you missed him. He was doing a year younger, so
Okay.
I figured I'd try a few
I
more.
appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah,
Just trying
I should
to
have went
help
with
you
it.
out.
I should have went with it. Yeah,
You should have. Just
Absolutely.
go with it. You're a star now, a media star. You can exaggerate up or down or all around.
Sounds good.
No,
Sounds
that's
good.
really great to hear.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
And it took a lot of hard work, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Just like anything, right?
And you have a team. Who's your other players?
Yeah, I mean, I have a great band behind me. I have Miguel
How many
Garcia.
are in your band?
It's a 6-piece, including myself.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a nice sized band.
It is, yeah. We're actually playing here at the Lanes this weekend for.
What a coincidence!
There you go.
That Jeffrey Park, he's too smart.
Yeah, he is.
This guy's like P.T. Barnum. It's unbelievable. He's dressed like P.T. Barnum. Look at him. Oh, no, he's not. P.T. Barnum is much older.
Yeah.
No. So you're going to be here for St. Patrick's Day weekend?
Yeah, we are. We're doing the.
Tell us about that.
We're doing the after party for the parade. It starts at 2 o'clock, so it's going to get crazy.
2 o'clock here?
2 o'clock here, yeah.
What's it cost to get in?
$20, free bar.
Wow.
An hour of bowling, the concert.
Unbelievable. Plus, your original music.
Exactly, yeah.
Man, I might have to stop by.
Hey, come on, yeah.
Definitely. I got to hear you.
Awesome, definitely.
Definitely. What else do you want to say? What else is going on?
Yeah, lots going on. You know, we're going on tour in the summer, so.
Tell me when.
Yeah, we're probably looking at like a spring, a little bit of spring, early
spring?
summer, yeah.
Good for you. Where are you trying to tour first?
We're going to do a small tour, about 4 or 5 hour radius. Then next year we're going to tour all over.
Well, sure, you got to grow it.
Right,
You're
exactly.
being very strategic and tactical.
Right.
Sounds like a military invasion
Yeah.
of music.
Exactly, exactly.
You might need me on some PR stuff.
Yeah, come on up.
I'll have to come on up there for
Exactly.
you. We'll get the.
Famous invasion.
He's from KO too.
Yeah.
KO's in the house.
KO's
I'm
in
a
the
graduate too. I can't
There
tell
we
you
go.
when though, because I graduated the same year he did, and he's very old. I don't know what happened to him.
Right.
We're working on that.
Exactly, yeah.
But I'm going to follow your exploits. I'll check you out.
I appreciate that.
You're
Thanks for having
welcome
me on.
back again if you want to announce something. But I do have to ask you a sports question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because this is a sports talk show.
Sure, yeah.
Even though it's on TV, we
Right.
talk sports. Did you by chance play any sports?
Yeah, I played football in high school, yeah.
At KO?
KO, yeah.
What was your number?
12.
Number 12, quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah.
How about that? We got a QB here.
Yeah.
Well, I was a center,
Okay.
so I could hike
So
the
you
ball.
have that love. You have that quarterback love then.
Well, I didn't really. I didn't really have that because back in the day we didn't talk about that stuff. So I don't know what you guys morphed into. I'm a little nervous about
center
that.
and their quarterback, they got to be close. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but now I noticed that you always snap the ball back about 7 yards.
Right.
So I sense that there isn't that love. That's a misconception.
I hear you.
All right. Well, that's enough sports from you, my
There you
friend.
go. Thanks for having me on.
Stay
Appreciate
with
it.
music. You're welcome. Who are you supposed to be?
It's always so good to have you guys. Just love you guys. I mean, really, it's an honor and a pleasure. Every first Monday of the month to have you guys. Just we love it.
Well, we appreciate all the love you're giving back to us. The great venue here.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
Growing each week. We're bringing people up here to see
Great
it.
people. Thank you everybody for coming out. Really love having you guys. Thank you so much.
And we even hear that people are stopping in at other times because they heard about us. on the
Yeah,
show.
every person or two that comes in gets to see the place and meet the family and friends, and we're growing slowly but surely.
Definitely, it's a community thing here. Yeah, we're hopeful. Now, what are you doing today? Because you're doing something special for us. You're kicking off.
We are going to do a guest bartender for you guys. Every Monday night, we're going to have a guest bartender. And I wanted to start off, so I put my old bartender uniform on for you guys. And,
What year?
and I
This
wanted to be
looks
the
like 1935.
We opened in 1926, so that's what I was shooting for.
You know what? You're close.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Definitely, I like that style. I like the hat on you.
Thank you very much.
Definitely. No, it's good.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad that you're here. Glad that we got you on the show.
We love having you guys, as I said.
Tell them how to get a hold of you guys.
You can call us at 563-ROLL. That's 563-7655. We do everything. I mean, we have great concerts here, kids' birthdays. If you're looking for a great birthday, I promise you, me or my fiance, my whole team.
What's her name?
Her name is Lindsay, eventually Clement.
Okay. Lindsay, thanks for all the treats.
Thank you so much. We really, I wish everybody could see I wish everybody on TV could see in the audience and see, we put on a nice spread for everybody, and we really, if you come in and give us a shot and check us out, we would love to do your birthday parties, and not just for kids, we do adults. We take care of a lot of people, and we're very thankful.
And I see all the photos you put up, just like we'll have photos up of this.
I love your
keep
photos.
Spreading it around. And
I look forward.
Do you? Yeah. Look for it next month. We'll be here the first Monday in April. So check us out again. Who knows who's going to be the guest bartender? Can't wait. We're going to have some fun. You saw all the guests we have. We still have a football team to bring up. They're getting a little antsy there, but I saved the best for last.
I'm excited for next football season, and let's just keep doing our thing, man. I love it. You guys are the best.
Thank you.
Jim, you're the man, too.
Thanks, Joe.
John Ray, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You made it to Pittsburgh Sportsline. I'm honored to have you and your team.
We're honored to be here.
Well, thank you.
Feel good.
That's great. Now tell us your name.
My name is John Ray.
Spell that last name.
R-E-A-Y.
Thank you. That's why we needed that. And what's this team's name?
The Western Pennsylvania Wildcats.
What league do they play in?
PAFL, the Premier Amateur Football League.
And how many teams are in that league?
About 30 teams.
How many teams do you play in a season?
We got a 12-game schedule.
Okay. Do you play any teams twice?
Not this year. It's just we play everybody once.
I'm just checking because I know some teams do.
We usually do, but this year we switched it up.
You had to switch it up on me. I'm glad I had that question for you.
We switched it up this year.
Definitely. Now, where are you based out of?
We're based out of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Pretty much Pittsburgh, but I say Western Pennsylvania because we got guys coming from Sharon, Pennsylvania, down here to McKeesport, Pittsburgh, of course. We got some guys from Youngstown, Ohio on the team.
Really?
Yeah, so we're spread out.
Any of them here tonight?
No, just all Pittsburgh guys. We made the trip down.
Okay.
I'll equip it. He's pretty far away.
That's still like Pittsburgh area.
Yeah, you're still Pittsburgh.
Western Pennsylvania.
Western PA, yeah.
What position's he playing?
This guy?
Yeah.
He's our quarterback.
Because I was going to tell you, there's a spot. Hold it. I know you guys are pretty quick, but there was a spot always on my football team at the one end of the bench. It's called the left end because he's left out.
Yeah, that's where I play.
Okay.
That's my spot.
Because you're the owner.
I just sit there and drink water.
Do you?
Yeah, it's
You're
good
like
water.
the water boy.
I
Adam
keep
Sandler.
that water fresh. It's real nice.
You know what? I need some cool water.
Want me to get you?
Yeah, could you get me one?
Commercial break.
You know what? He's the worst water boy I ever saw.
I'm sitting. I don't get up.
It doesn't matter. Everybody always got me water and moved. But that's okay. We'll still continue. What made you want to own a football team?
Well, I've been involved in semi-pro and indoor and arena for about 10 years playing. And
What position?
I was a linebacker and a strong safety.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, oh yeah, I loved it.
What ended your career?
Well, I
Be
tried
honest.
I tried to hang it up, and then about 3 years ago I tried to come back and I ended up breaking my neck.
No.
Yeah, I actually broke 2 vertebrae in my back. Exploded one and the other one was cracked up here at the top of my neck. So that ended it.
Hold it. How old were you when that happened?
29.
That's too young.
Yeah, I know. But
Definitely.
I was the owner still then, but I decided to come out of retirement and I wasn't ready and I put my head down. Made a bad tackle.
All right, so we're going to move on for something more positive.
Yeah, let's get away from that. You know.
How many players do you have on your team?
Right now we have 64 guys on the team.
How many are you going to keep?
We're going to keep them all. We're allowed 65, so.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know it was that many.
roster. Yeah,
I've seen teams with only like 40-some players.
We're the biggest team around here. We got.
Now I'm getting some information.
Yeah, we're the biggest team here.
Is that why Mr. Happy's like he is at the end of the bench?
This guy? Yeah.
Okay.
He loves it.
Just checking. I can't wait to interview him. You know that. We still have about
He
9
wrote
minutes
something
to
for
go.
you too. I think he wrote a song. Didn't you write a song? No, he didn't write a song. Okay.
Really? Well, that's all right. I got a burger named after me at Atrius PNC Park.
Oh, yeah?
Called the Talking Machine Big Mouth Burger, so I don't think he can top that in any song.
No, he can't.
All right, I'm glad he didn't try.
He can eat the burger, though.
Next week, we're at Atrius. You can take the challenge. It's easy to eat. I designed it. But you need 3 of them. That's all I can say. Well, I appreciate it. Now, what's it look like for this season? Have you seen the competition?
Yeah, we got what do we got? We got 3 national championship teams coming to play us.
Well, what have you done?
We've made it to the playoffs every year. We've been ranked in the top 10 in the nation every year, but we always lose in the playoffs. We haven't won that championship yet.
Well, maybe you
But
get
it's
any
looking
new
good.
key players?
We got a lot of new key players.
Do you?
Yes.
You've been out recruiting.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Get on.
I'm tired of losing in the playoffs.
Are you? Mm-hmm. You got that competitive.
Yeah, we got something special for you this year. We ain't gonna lose again.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Well,
sir.
We're going to follow your exploits, that's for sure.
Yes, sir, you should.
How do they follow what you do?
Well, they can follow us on Facebook at
All right.
WPA Wildcats, or they can follow us on, we got a website, WPA Wildcats with a Z. We changed it up a little bit. We don't use the S.
What
We use a
happened?
Z.
You lost the S.
I spelled it wrong, so I just kept it with a Z.
Okay.
I'm not very good on the spelling.
Where'd you go to school at?
Sharon?
Were you ever homeschooled?
No, I wasn't.
Okay,
that
because
lucky.
he believes in it, and I keep finding people aren't that educated. They only know how to play sports.
Terrell Austin, huh?
Yeah, yep.
You know he's an NFL scout.
Yeah.
So if any of you maybe want to get to the NFL, except for Morty, he already knows Smoking Jim. You all can try to get through the NFL for Smoking Jim Frazier. All right, he's a good man, even for Morty. I know that. So. He's actually talked about you in the past. So. That's where I recognize the name. He said, "What a heck of an athlete you are." So that's the truth. Let's start interviewing these players. How we do it, you may have seen with the others. You got to hand the mic. Watch you're not underneath here. Just hand the mic up. I'll try to ask somebody a question if I can. Now, it's real simple. I told you guys the hardest question is, what's your name?
What's my name?
Pass the mic. Please pass the mic. I warned the guys about that. We'll come back to you. What's your name?
My name's Jock Foster.
How long have you played football?
All my life.
What does that mean? 2 years old, 1 year old, 4 years old?
Since I was 5.
Okay, now at least we got a year. And how old are you now?
I'm 21.
Get out. Only 16 years you've been playing. What position?
I play corner right now.
You look pretty fast.
I can be.
Uphill or downhill?
Both.
Same.
Depends on how I'm feeling.
What 40 yards? I want to know speed.
I haven't ran it before, to
Good.
be honest with
Pass
you.
that mic. Good luck to you. All right, happy? What is your real name?
Timothy Devonshire.
Timothy Devonshire. You're named after a sandwich in England. That's beautiful. How long have you been playing football?
I'm entering my 20th season.
Your 20th season?
Yes, sir.
So you're 22?
No, I'm 42.
Okay, just checking out. What position do you really play?
I'm a right guard right now.
Right guard?
Yes.
You like to pull and hit people at the end?
We don't pull too much with this size.
What? I've had you pulling all the time. By the time you get there, you kill that guy. Hey, Coach.
If I get there.
He got to pass the mic. He got to do some road work. Pass that mic. Your name?
Devin Owens.
And how long have you played football?
Since 12 years old.
And where'd you start at?
Basically, I'm on the south side of Carrick High School.
And what position do you play now?
Right tackle.
Right tackle. You two side by side, killing people.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You do look pretty good as a team there. I like it now that I can turn around and see it. You ready to win this year and win everything?
Yes, sir.
But you better pass the mic then. That's good. Let me turn around a little bit. What's your name?
Christian Jackson.
All right, Christian Jackson. What position do you play?
Wide receiver.
You look fast, too. You
Pretty
look
quick.
half the size, no, a third of the size of my happy guy there. You know that?
Yeah.
How long have you been playing?
About 18 years.
Oh, you started 4.
You can say that.
I just did. You guys are making it so simple for me. I like these interviews. And what's the most catches you had in a year? Be honest. You should know right away.
Probably like 50 something.
50 something. How many
Yeah.
games do you play? 12?
In college, around like 12. I believe,
Where'd you
yeah.
go to college?
Waynesburg University.
Waynesburg. I had friends that went there.
Yeah.
No doubt. Well, good luck to you. I hope you win it all.
Thank you.
Pass that mic. Your name?
Mike Lanier.
The only guy with a nice, simple name, Mike. I like
Yes,
Mike.
sir. Yes, sir.
What position?
Running back.
Running back?
Yes.
You look powerful, brother.
I let my actions speak.
Do you?
I let my actions speak.
How long have you been playing?
Since the age of 7.
And how old are you now?
29.
29. You look like about 23.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely. Well, everybody looks young to me, just some younger than others. What's the most yards you gained in a year? Make a
Couldn't even
guess.
tell you. I couldn't even tell you honestly.
3 yards?
Around there.
100 yards?
Nah, more than that. The most
500.
Close.
Okay.
Barely.
Okay.
Barely.
How about this year? You think you get 400?
Just put the ball in my hands and see what happens.
I like
Just
that.
put the ball in my hands.
Positivity. Let's
Yes,
win
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
All right, pass that mic. All right, pass the mic to Morty. What's your name?
Dana Brown.
All right, David. What
Dana.
position?
Dana.
No junior, I said on this show. It was offensive to him, so he's probably
Nah,
an
we
offensive
good.
lineman.
Nah, defensive lineman.
Well, I guess lineman.
Close.
Okay, tackle or nose guard?
Defensive tackle.
How long you been playing that?
Since I've been playing defensive tackle.
Yes. See, I tricked
So,
you out. Yeah.
Probably
I didn't say
freshman year of high
football.
school. Freshman year of high school.
Where'd you go to high school?
McKeesport.
Get out. My mother was from there.
Oh yeah, I'm
Nice.
born and raised. Yeah.
East McKeesport, she was from.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That's when it was nice.
Yes. A lot changed.
Yeah, don't be smiling about that. I know what happened up there. All right? They live right near the cemetery up on Petty.
Oh yeah.
You could walk with little babies, dogs. Now they eat the dogs.
Now you can't. Yeah.
You can't even walk.
Nah.
And if you drive by, it's bad. Well, no offense about the neighborhood.
No, we
How long
good.
have you actually played football?
Since I was 4. I'm 25 now.
4 years old you started.
Yeah, fake birth certificates. You know how you do it.
Pass the mic. I'm surprised you didn't go to Gateway High School. I know, that's why we're there. How's that timing, Morty? I know your name.
Morty Ivy.
Nobody move! Hey, we got the greatest athlete in Gateway history. Penn Hills used to have a quarterback named Anthony
We gotta get
Morelli.
you on.
He was the #1 rated quarterback in the country. Morty could outthrow him, could outrun him, and beat him every time. Big hand for Morty Ivy.
Let me bring it down a notch. Since I met him 4 years ago, he's my brother from another mother. I had to hear about you. I'm glad I got to meet you.
Glad to meet you too.
How long? I already know all about you, so just tell us how long you've been playing football.
I've been playing football since I was 5 years old, and I'm 29 now.
Wow, a lot of 29ers here. Well, good luck this year. I got to get the man on the end that didn't know his name. So we got to
not a
pass that
problem.
mic. Good luck to you. We'll have you guys back. Get that mic over to my man. We only got 50 seconds left. Tell me your real name. Your real name. Time's running out.
Tamlin Nesbitt.
All right, Tamlin. What's your position?
Left guard, right guard.
Just the guard somewhere. When he gets tired, you go in. You're already in. You just change spots. How long have you played football?
Since senior year of high school.
Good. You started late. You're still healthy. How old are you?
21.
All right, we got to end this show. I'm Al Levine, the Talking Machine. We just had the WPA Wildcats with the Z. Smoking Jim Frazier's here. I appreciate everybody coming out. Check out our show. We'll be up there, and I always end the show with Stay Joey Strong.